guys, thanks for joining me. Today is a wonderful, beautiful Monday, a great start of the week, just as many are. It's so good to be living and breathing another day here on earth, as always. So I wanted to talk to you about what it feels to be the proper, humble warrior, as we do in yoga, warrior of life, humble warrior of life, being of life. So there is a pose in yoga that we do. It's called the humble warrior. This is what it looks like. So you're standing in your warrior one. Put your hands up, bend knee, and you bring the hands back. Interlace the fingers, and you bow down. So you're bowing down. I'm gonna hold the pose. And as we hold, as we're in the pose, we can definitely feel the pressure coming to the head, and we definitely become humble, placed in the center, warriors, beings. We're not really warriors. We used to be the warriors. There used to be wars. Now we're just beings. We're not human doers, we're human beings. So we just are. And how wonderful it is to feel this pose, this humbling, releasing, relaxing, and then rushing the blood back into the rest of our body from our head as we lift up. So just a little bit on this wonderful, expansive, humble pose, and brings it back to our lives here on earth. So how do we do it? How do we live in a more humble, giving way? How is it that we can give? Can we get rid of everything that we have and not have anything to give? And the answer is no, because the energy is always flowing and we're always giving. What we're doing is we're sharing our energy, we're sharing our flow of life. We're just playing in energy one with each other, with interactions and our conversations that we have. So we can only be out of our energy in our own bodies, and we can reconnect with that, have more of it, grow more of it by sitting in a mindful meditation, connecting with our core self, bringing in feeling and becoming that strong, gathering through into that energy and expanding it into our body and around us, and therefore where we are fulfilled once again. So it is very, very much mindful practice rather than an actual physical exchange. So we can do a physical exchange, but we'll never be empty in our energy. We can only be empty in the energy once we transition. So our energy transitions, it leaves this physical body, this vessel that we have. So that's kind of the only way to run out of energy. So when we say I run out of energy or I deplete myself of energy, the best way is to connect, centered, get yourself into a moment of breath, inhale and exhale, maybe 10 long sleep breaths. So inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale 4. Inhale, slow, long, deep breaths. Hold it 2, and exhale. So that definitely allows us to center ourselves and to come into the now and to access that energy that is always flowing. But the reason we are out of it is that we block, we boundary it up, we lock it, we contain it, and we don't share, we don't allow. So that's just that. It's very easy, very simple, very useful. A 15-minute sit down with self will change your day, because we consciously reflect, and we vibe, and we give what we are. So once we are centered in our own alignment, then we're able to vibrate out of our true alignment. Everything else is just a reaction, and a lot of times it's a reaction that is not done out of alignment, and that's where we slip up most, because those are not for our or anybody else's greater good. They're just a reflection of the vibration being experienced, and it could be a lower vibration if it's not being consciously thought of, but it can also be converted into uplifted, high, centered, grounded alignments. So there's a couple of tips and tricks. So sit down, 10 breaths, meditate for 15 minutes, or take a quick nap. Well, 15, 20 minutes, up to an hour. And then just don't allow those thoughts to continue flowing, because you have stopped and you are able to pick up that at a different level. So you can have a thought, but your vibrationally are different, thinking, vibrating. So that thought will come out into different experiences and possibilities, and it will express itself, and it will have a different concluding event, rather than if you would have gone with the vibration that you had, rather than lifting vibration and then continuing that same process just through a different thought reality. So also a good way is to also blend in the reality. So thinking of the future and thinking of it in the present moment. So something you really, really wish, for example, $1,000. I really wish for $1,000, and I see myself having $1,000. I can just reach into pockets and just pull it out. $1,000 is all around me. There's all these opportunities for $1,000, and I see them and they come to me easily. So being in that aligned vibrational state of expectation, because you expect and you allow. So you expect it to come, you allow yourself to receive it, and here you are, a human being, just being in the moment and allowing and expecting and receiving. It's very easy, simple exercise, and really fun to play with. Play with yourself, see what comes through and how it manifests into your life. It could be a button, it could be $1,000. It could be an apple, it could be $2,000. It could be a car, it could be a partner of your dreams. It could be anything that your heart desires, anything that will ease your existence and will make your life more fun, playful, and ease. So it's all about ease, allowing, receiving, expecting, flowing. Life is a flow, so let's flow together. Thank you for joining me, my friends, and I hope you have a wonderful flow of your day, and may all things go your way. Namaste.